What's up guys, it's Encrypted Lies, and welcome back to another Minecraft 1.19 Let's Play. I hope you guys are having a super good day. Today, we are visiting the Nether, but not the safe Nether ceiling. We are heading into the Nether and we're going to explore the Nether fortress that I found. It's a couple hundred blocks from spawn. I've explored maybe about a quarter of it, so we're going to take a little bit of time, search for all the chests, try to get some wither skulls, couple of blaze rods, definitely find some nether wart. I have been working on my editing a lot, guys, so you'll see a lot of cutaways, you'll see some transitions. Let me know in the comments if you think the videos are getting better or what they're still missing. I know I have to put my video in full screen, so don't worry, I'll be doing that in the next video. This one was already pre-recorded. I'm going to grab a little bit of nether wart just so that we can bury ourselves against the wither skeletons if we run into some. But besides that, we're going to head straight to the nether fortress and we're going to see what we can get out of it. By the looks of it, it was a pretty decent sized fortress, so I'm actually excited to find a decent one close to spawn. Sometimes you have to find a couple of them before you find one that's a decent size. This one is covered in a lot of netherrack, so maybe as far as like a farm goes, it might not be the best, but it looks pretty big, so we should be able to get some decent loot out of it, at least, if nothing else. While we're in here, I'll do my best to gather all the quartz and stuff that I see, because I want to make as few trips to the nether as possible. We'll set up like a blaze farm and stuff like that, but I want to grab as much of the quartz and stuff as I can while we're in here, so I don't have to take a ton of trips back and forth here and risk getting killed. So the blaze spawner's right ahead of us here. It's pretty covered in netherrack, so it should be pretty simple to farm it for some early game blaze rods. As you can see, a lot of it is torched off already. I found the fortress and I probably explored about a third of this like main floor here. I haven't gone into the basement, I haven't gone upstairs or anything like that, just mainly explored the one level. I was scared of the blaze, but it looks like I'm gonna have to fight it. We'll light up this hallway first. Oh, this looks like we're gonna be able to find some netherrack in there, so that's a good sign. Like I said, I hadn't found anything yet in here. I just lit up a couple of the corridors and that was it. Haven't opened any chests or anything like that. So like I said, the plans for this world, early game, are basically just to set myself up with everything I need for when it comes time to trade with villagers and make some potions and do some enchanting and everything like that. So I've set up the enchanting table. We're about to get some nether wart. I know it's going to sound funny, but the second I farm this nether wart, we're probably going to take it back to the overworld. Just in case I die, then I don't really have to worry about losing it and having to find a second fortress to get some more nether wart. Because trust me when I say it has happened a few times before. You kind of get a little bit of confidence and you hang out and then you get a wither skull hit you from behind. And you end up dying, and that was the only nether wart in the whole fortress, so you end up having to go thousands of blocks away sometimes to find a second one. Well, it looks like there's a little bit more nether wart down there, so worst case scenario, we would be able to get some more. But like I said, we're going to make a quick trip to the overworld. Once we get out of the nether fortress, we'll cut away. We'll plant it really quick and we'll come back here and we'll explore the rest without worry of losing it. Let me know in the comments what you'd like to see me build, what kind of style of world you'd like to go for. I usually go medieval. I was thinking of building like just a massive base, almost like a factory with just all the farms attached and like just one big base, not have a bunch of little houses. Like just have one base and keep expanding on it over and over again. Not much progress has been made up here since the last time. I've basically just been farming some crops, cutting down some of the bamboo and just AFKing, basically letting the sugar cane and cactus grow. I may have taken a level or two out of that 16 by 16 chunk we're digging out, but besides that, honestly, I have not done a lot. So we'll dig out, I have 20 pieces of soul sand, so we'll dig out exactly 20 blocks. We'll place that, we'll plant the nether wart, and then we'll move on. Like I said, I've been working on my editing a lot, so you'll see a lot of this all sped up. A lot of the boss battle, mob battles will be sped up. A lot of the little meticulous stuff like planting, and so you'll see a lot of time lapses in this series. And I don't know, I'm hoping by the end of it, a couple hundred videos in or something, that we're making some amazing quality content. So we'll drop off the last of this nether wart, clear our inventory a bit, and we will head back down. We will explore the rest of it, and we'll see what we can uncover. I like Minecraft a lot. It's honestly one of my favorite games of all times. I've been playing it now for, I'd say, a little bit over 2 years. My kids got me into it, to be honest with you, and at first I had no idea what everybody saw in it. And then I slowly started watching Let's Play series from Pixel Riffs and YouTubers like that. And it seemed like overnight I dropped every other game I've ever played, and I've just been obsessed with Minecraft since then. I'd say my weakness is giving up on worlds. I have the tendency to start worlds over and over and over again. And to me, I wish I could just have one world and have it for a few years and take it through a few updates, and that's what I've always planned to do, but it seems like after a couple months sometimes I just get frustrated with something or run out of an idea, and I think it's a better idea to start a brand new world than continue on with the world I'm doing now. And I'm hoping this time, especially because where do you find 2 enchanted golden apples back to back like that? Literally never. I don't honestly even think I've ever found 2 in one world ever before, especially in Java Edition. So I don't know. I think something inside of me is telling me to keep this world. We'll make a lot of YouTube videos that should help me keep a lot of inspiration. We'll do all the farms. I'm really good at redstone. I'm a mediocre builder, so this is the first world I've ever built a water elevator, a bubble column elevator. And I know that may sound funny, but I've always just used ladders and things like that, so the fact that I've even been able to just build my first bubble column is a big deal for me. So little things like that are what are making me want to keep this world forever. Like I said in the first video, I did put a couple of mod packs on it. So I have one that will notify me when the durability of my tools get below 15. You'll see that I'll get a message across the screen, so that's kind of cool. I also put it so that mobs can drop their heads. I wanted to add that. I thought it was pretty cool. I was gonna put it so that every shocker dropped 2 shells, so that we wouldn't have to raid so many end cities. But the fact that you can just farm shocker boxes now, minus the fact that it's kind of a nuisance to set the farm up, I kind of think in the long run it would be more fun and make for better quality content if we actually attempted to build a shocker box farm and just farm shockers unlimitedly. I think that'd be pretty neat. I build enderman farms and blaze farms and iron farms and gold farms and ocean monuments. I've built them all, so I don't think it would be that hard to do. Like I said, all the battles, unless they're exciting, like this one where I kind of almost die, I time-lapse everything so that you don't have to see it, and you don't have to watch me in real time fight someone when I'm using my shield, and it could take like 2 or 3 minutes. Besides that, I want to give you guys a pure Minecraft Let's Play experience. I will show you a lot of the builds in time-lapse form, of course, but that way at least you can see it. We'll show you when we're doing huge mining projects and big terraforming projects. I wish I was better at having like a camera account so that you could see me do the projects in third player. So if you've watched the video so far and you know how to do that, let me know in the comments, and maybe you can reach out to me, and we can work on how to get a camera account set up. Because I know it's harder in single player than it is like on a server. So to me, it's like I've watched a couple tutorials on YouTube, and I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of seems confusing. Nothing but blaze, nothing but skeletons. Haven't really got any decent loot out of it, but it's still nice to open it up. We did get ourselves a wither skull, so I like that. We'll just keep going through. We'll open up the rest of these chests so we can say that we've completely explored the Nether Fortress, and the only reason we'll have to come back here is when we need blaze rods, or we want to get enough wither skulls to fight the wither and get ourselves a beacon. Which, like everything, eventually we'll probably just farm withers so that we can just have beacons as even decoration in our houses and stuff like that. One thing I've also never done is set up like a super beacon, a beacon with 4 beacons. I don't know if you know what I mean, but where you can get all the status effects at one time. I've never been able to do that yet either, so I think it'd kind of be nice to do that. In the next video, or the next couple videos, I'm going to work on getting a couple villagers in little boxes so that we can work on building a villager breeder, and then I don't have to worry about villagers, because I like to get that over and done with, and that way when we visit villages we don't have to worry about blocking them off and saving them. And I hope when you guys are watching this video on YouTube that the lighting quality is okay. I know that sometimes the Nether can be hard to see, especially in YouTube videos, because it compresses like dark scenes. So I promise this will be the only video that's bad lighting, and this will be the last video where you can see my menu and the game is not in full screen. I know I've got that comment twice now, and I do keep meaning to do it, but I keep forgetting. It looks like we're getting most of this explored. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I know you've probably seen another fortress explored 1,000,000 or 2 times, but I appreciate you hanging out and watching me do it. What's in here? Just kind of looks like a dead end. Yeah, like I said, Nether, probably my least favorite place to be. I even like being in the end better than the Nether. So what I usually do, to be honest with you, set up a blaze farm pretty quickly. Ow. Kill this skeleton. And then, yeah, I basically don't come down here. I come down when I need wither skulls, which usually I'll just spend a nice, like, couple of hours farming them. And I'll get enough for a couple beacons, and then I won't even go after them anymore. But because I want to keep this world for a few years, I kind of honestly just want to do it all and do everything big. I mean, big iron farms and big villager breeders and big gold farms and big enderman farms. Like, not just little ones to sustain us. I mean, like, floor to ceiling sugarcane farms, right from build height right to bedrock, just for fun, just because we can. I want to make sure that I keep it exciting for you guys. Have it be a mix of like a tutorial series and a let's play, and you guys can teach me tips and tricks, because I guarantee you a lot of you have more experience in Minecraft than I do. I just kind of caught on to like the technical aspect of it right away. I'm really good with redstone. I'm not the best at the actual survival part. I die a lot. I have to replace my armor and weapons a lot. So that will be funny for you guys to watch me go through too. I'm really good at setting up villagers though, so usually you can die and get back a full set of diamond armor and gear for a handful of emeralds once you've zombified a couple villagers. And so to me, dying is not the end of the day. I rarely use totems of undying. I've only ever once done a raid farm. It was kind of complicated to build. It's like actually a lot of like details, technical aspects to it. So I really have depended a lot on not having totems. But like I said, because this series I want to keep it going for a long time, we'll probably build some crazy out of control raid farm where we can just farm not only emeralds but totems of undying, and I think witches drop enchanted books, and so you can get quite a bit of loot from them. Not to mention gunpowder and stuff like that from the witches as well, so it's like actually overall a pretty well-rounded farm. Just kind of complicated to build. My inventory, I think, is slowly filling up. We're going to keep grabbing as much as we can, and then once my inventory gets full, we will just swap out what's more important for what's not important. We'll get rid of the netherrack we have and things like that. We'll try to make our way out of here with the best loot we possibly can. I am sorry this video I haven't really talked a lot about the actual nether fortress itself. Like I said, you guys have explored these probably 1,000 times in your own worlds. More or less, I just wanted to explore this with you guys, check out the loot. You maybe watch me die once or twice, but overall just explain the world and go from there. Let you guys know what my ideas are and what my thoughts are. And have you guys early in this series be able to give me some advice and maybe like a direction to follow and a way to take like the first little part of this world. Because who knows, we might end up doing like a city and a medieval city and a castle and a factory with all our farms. And I want this. I saw a video of a guy who's managed to keep his Minecraft Pocket Edition world for 7 years. The same world. He's had it through some gnarly updates, and I would love to make this world one of those. And I'm not gonna lie, if you guys end up like enjoying the channel and enjoying this series, it's gonna help me a lot when it comes to keeping it going. And like I said, don't be shy to tell me what you want me to improve on, what you like, what you don't like, what I'm missing. And we'll just go from there. I'll learn as I go, and I'm definitely down to take advice. So like I said, my inventory now is full, so we'll be swapping it out. I'll probably slowly head back, make our way out, fight a couple more blaze for sure, because I don't quite have enough blaze rods to do everything we need to do early game in the overworld. So we'll make sure we've explored all this. And we'll get a couple more blaze rods. I do hope you guys have enjoyed it so far. This is the 2nd episode. And like I said, I'm thinking the 3rd episode is probably going to have something to do with villagers. I'm going to work on, at least if anything, getting a couple closer to home. One thing is, I'm still living in spawn, and you do not want to build a villager breeder in your spawn chunk, because it will run constantly, and you could end up just loading your world with villagers, and that would be a bad idea. Whoa, that's a zombified piglin riding a chicken. Let me get a couple screenshots of this. This is actually pretty cool. I don't know how rare this is, but I don't imagine too many chickens make their way down here. So I don't know. To me, this is pretty cool. Let me know in the comments if this is something you see all the time in another fortress. To me, I don't think I've ever seen that. So light up this last little area. Let that little guy be. Oh, I heard a wither skeleton. See? This is what I mean. All it takes is for you to get stuck in a corner with one of these guys and it can make your life a living hell. Check here, see if we got a... No, we didn't get another wither skull. So we almost died for nothing, but that's okay. Light up this little bit here. And honestly, I probably from here on out think we've pretty much explored the whole fortress, which makes me happy. Like I said, it's a pretty big fortress. Not the best for setting up a wither skull farm, I don't think, just because of the amount of like pure netherrack around. But it will work perfectly for a blaze farm. It won't have the best rates because there's probably a lot of like other things like spawning on the netherrack around it and above it and beside it, but it'll still give enough rates to make like a super decent early game farm. Like I said, you'll see every time I'm in the nether, I'm going to do my best to collect the resources as I see them, so that when we're doing all the redstone and stuff, I don't have to like stop and come down here and fight a bunch of things that I wasn't really ready to fight just to get a couple of pieces of quartz or something. Ow! Hot feet, hot feet. Like I said, we'll pop up here. I'll probably definitely get ourselves a couple more blaze rods. There we go. Look at how fast he spits them when you have it sped up a little bit, eh? It's pretty funny. Imagine they shot it that fast like in real life. Blaze with like machine gun firing. Pew, 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 pew. I think that'd be pretty funny. See right there, stone sword durability 13. So once you get to 15 durability, I get a little warning message across my screen, and that comes in good when you're like doing big terraforming projects and maybe you lose track of the pickaxe or the shovel you're using. At least that will hopefully catch your attention a little bit more. Maybe save you from breaking a tool or two. Let me know if you want the links to those add-ons, and I will throw them in the description of my next video. How many blaze rods we got? We got a few. I think, though, we definitely have enough to get us started. I think overall we've done pretty good in this nether fortress. We definitely explored it all. Got some nether quartz. Got a little bit of gold. A bunch of like saddles and horse armor and stuff that really isn't super necessary, but we'll get some horses and we'll set up a stable and we'll do everything like that because I think that'll be pretty cool. We'll grab a little bit of netherrack and we're gonna fill in that hole. I could see myself totally forgetting it's there and just falling in it when I'm in a panic or in a hurry. So we'll fill this little hole in here quick, because I can imagine in a video or two you would be seeing me falling down that hole. We'll chuck this down the edge and we'll pick that sword up even though it's got nothing left to it. And we'll probably head back. Look at that, just like that. See how you like that edit? I'm getting there. I'm trying my hardest. But we're home safe. We made it. We explored the nether fortress. We got a decent amount of loot. Like I said, we got nether wart, we got gold, we got a bunch of armor. We got some iron, some quartz, just a bunch of random stuff. But overall, not a bad experience. Not a bad way to spend your Saturday afternoon. But I do really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please smash that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel. Let me know in the comments what the videos are missing, what you like most about the videos, what you want to see me do in a series like this, if this is a Let's Play you're going to be interested in, or if you think it's going to be just like the other ones. Honestly, I'd love to hear from you. So thank you guys. Until next time, we're going to throw some gold around, and we'll see you guys soon.